Mr. Stevens.
Good evening, Ms. Mayor, members of the City Council, city staff, and visitors to Council chambers. My name is Andy Stevens. It is a pleasure to be back again to address the Council, not only as a citizen, but representing grassroots North Carolina, its members, its leadership, in my official capacity as GRNC's Director of Local Government Affairs. I speak tonight because it seems the City Council suffers our constitutional rights and freedoms with prejudice rather than proclaiming them with pride. I will not let this go unchallenged. As a veteran who swore my first oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States at the age of 17, and who at that same time and age wrote my blank check payable to Uncle Sam for an amount up to and including my death, I have found noble purpose defending and safeguarding the constitutional rights and freedoms available to us all. After all, my oath has no expiration date. I count my friends as the millions of fellow North Carolinians who own firearms and the 650,000 of us who possess a valid concealed carry permit. Certain members of this Council apparently hold an opposite and hypocritical view of the constitutional rights I cherish. I remember when several current members present here today displayed your collective disdain and contempt for the rule of law pertaining to the citizen's right to bear arms. At that time, the matter before this Council was regulating firearms in public parks. As I recall, these members spoke with vitriol and contempt, and to that night voted against the ordinance, adamantly remarking they would not accept it, despite the law mandating it be so. Recently, Mrs. Mayor, you made clear your desire, if only you were dictator and not subject to law, to maliciously shut down a profitable recurring exhibitor to the otherwise unprofitable Greensboro City Coliseum. Your comments, mutually supported by other members of this Council, continued until the city attorney brought you all back to our real world. The mayor is not a dictator. The City Council cannot throw out an exhibitor because it does not like the product or the purpose of an event. This mayor and this council, once again, must obey the law. The North Carolina General Assembly enacted preemption laws over the years exactly for situations like this. Subordinate jurisdictions and municipalities continually try to extinguish the flames of freedom all the time. For 20-plus years, my group, Grassroots North Carolina, has been the tip of the spear defending our freedoms. We at GRNC use preemptive relief to see to it local jurisdictions pay full legal costs when striking down their illegal overreach in the courts. Tonight, I am confident this Council understands the Greensboro gun shows will continue on schedule and without interruption. As a result, I look forward to returning to this summer's gun show in search of a bargain or something hard to find, mingling with law-abiding citizens taking advantage of the free market to buy and sell legal goods without government interference. Not only do the event exhibitor and vendors benefit, but the people of the city of Greensboro benefit as well. The thousands of semi-annual visitors to the Greensboro Gun Show spend their money here in the city and the county. A public information request I recently obtained documents the positive financial impact these gun shows produced over the last 4 years, something this Council should appreciate and thank the exhibitor for, rather than calling for his termination. Our mayor and our city council should not disparage or denigrate profitable events that draw large numbers of lawful visitors to Greensboro. Finally, I find it necessary to explain a word I used in my opening remarks to describe this Council. That word is defined as people whose actions belie stated beliefs. The word is hypocrites. Members well practiced in the liberal mantra of do as I say and not as I do. I refer to the common knowledge that members of this Council possess firearms and carry concealed handguns. The greater public may not be aware that several of you profess gun control while carrying concealed firearms by nature and habit yourselves. Perhaps you should make clear that what you expect of others is not what you do for yourselves. You should be thankful that we at GRNC several years ago demanded the legislature make confidential the records of active concealed carry permits, or perhaps your names and addresses would be emblazoned across the Greensboro News and Record for all to see. Thank you.